Alrighty, let us school Organ Lady once and for all. Could you imagine if I just left? I was like, oh, weird, that's the whole zone? Got a moth, I guess. Or got a flea, I guess. And then I just never found the boss. I assume the level, like, turns off when she's dead? Hello? Yeah, ooh. Ah! Ow. Ow. Bad start. Bad start. Yeah. Damn. Bad start. Ow, again? Ah. Oh, fuck. Ah! Oh, she stabs at the end now. No! Nah, I didn't swing. Damn it. I'm not hitting her ever. Damn. No. Ugh. Oh, that's a long one. I definitely was choking and could have done better, so it's not like a massively challenging fight, but oh my god. Yeah, in that very last phase, it really keeps tightening the windows until it's like, how do I hit her? Learn the new silk skill, cross stitch. Press right bumper. Bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. Some skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. Right bumper to parry? Okay, yeah, I get it. It's like, what do you mean bind silk instantly strike? Okay, so you press that right before the attack happens and some kind of cool counterattack happens. So now I have the counter that 2 of the enemies have had. Which could be fun. The fact that it uses your healing mechanic is terrifying to me, though, because I'm so bad. But I'm guessing that you just press it when somebody's about to attack you, which is usually pretty telegraphed. And then you do a cool teleporty, nothing personal stun flurry of attacks. The question, of course, is how fair they are about it. Like, do the enemies... I say fair as if... True fairness is letting the enemies dodge the attacks, because that's what I do. I constantly dodge the result. I get parried all the time, but it's much less common that I actually get hit by the results of the parry. Especially with that enemy. It was easier, I think it was even easier to dodge the parry there than it was the last enemy that had parry. Huh. So she parried me like 20 times, but I think she hit me with the counterattack like once. But as the player, it feels rough if you parry and then don't get to actually capitalize on it. The question is, like, do the enemies just continue animating and just kind of like keep doing boss fight moves that jump all over the screen and then therefore just leave your attack before it goes off? Or do they like have a special reaction where they get their ass beat by you and they're like stuck in the animation? Huh. I'm suspicious of this. So the fact that it opens and closes and that specifically the bridge extends suggests that you could potentially go up and down this shaft when it's out of the way. And if I hang out there, for whatever reason it closes. Does it always extend in the opposite direction? It always extends away from you. So you can't really, like, sneak in the perfect frame to escape, to slip in. You might just have to... Or maybe there's an opening somewhere. Or you might just have to, like, yeah, find a different way to go the other direction. Is this a passageway back into the bell area? Memory locket. I am high up somewhere. I am so far off the map. Give me a map, please. Oh. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Rosaries? Is this a map? Coral Chambers map. Are we in the Coral Chambers? I guess so. Huh. This is a bench and a fast travel spot. And what is this actually? What? Terminus. What? It's a new fast travel system. I was thinking that the fast travel system for the zone, the intro area, the starting zone, was like strangely full looking, like the worm tunnels or whatever. The bellways. I don't know. That whole zone felt strangely complete. Oh, is this like the? Is this the? This is an expensive room, man. At least the bench is free. Damn. I have to buy 2 different fast travel stations and a map in one room. So this is where the 2 connect, huh? A little bit of Morrowind in that you have like the mage teleportation centers at the Mages Guild, and then you have the Silk Striders and like all these different systems that you get around. What am I supposed to think of that? I'm in the Citadel? Is this just an entirely alternate, like, non-pilgrimage way in? Oh. Act 2? I didn't even finish the mission. Citadel of Song. Did I find the back door? Should I go back and fight the other guy now? I was specifically avoiding the objective to do all the secrets and side stuff I could do. Y'all. It still says to go there. Ascend through the lands of Pharloom and reach the Citadel. No, I'm already there. I believe I'm already there. Phantom. Mournful creature tasked alone to expel the Citadel's choking refuse. Their talent with a long pin is unmatched. Though gray with age, their frayed form suggested a being strung from silk, one who welcomed a decisive end in combat over a slow decline. I mean, Phantom of the Opera reference, right? But yeah, like they were just sitting there playing forever, and they wanted to go out in glory. Lace, manic fencer who delights in battle. Defeat one more to complete the hunter's note. So we're definitely fighting her again. Mordenfly, oh, that's a recurring thing. Widow, crazed fanatic able to guide Pharloom's haunted silk by music played upon it. Her body seemed a weaver's, but her mask has been forcibly removed, and her own silk was bound, useless, by heavy pins lodged through her spine. Ugh. It's a rough time for her. How many entries do I have now? Like, how close am I to being done? I guess I can go check in with that one person. There's the coral chambers. Yeah, there's the other boss fight right down there. I assume it's a boss fight. My objective, I went that close to it, and it links to here from the other side of the zone. So I guess if I want to complete what I guess we can call Act 1, I should go back down there and do that bit now, because, whoops. I found my way in anyway. Wild. Also, there's an Act 2? Also, I can go somewhere immediately? Like, where's Terminus? Obviously, I should investigate what's up with that. Why did they let me skip to some place called Terminus here? Oh... I guess that makes sense. I'm way the hell up here now. But yeah, these are pneumo tubes, right? So like they all have to go somewhere. So you can then, I assume, transfer to other pneumo tubes. That's how you get around. due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths. Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. For Pharloom Eternal, a bug who serves must never die. So this is a really dangerous form of travel, and they discontinued it because of all the deaths. And yet, here I am. I wonder if this is just like a lore location that indicates that that's technically how this stuff works, and then they let you just pick any destination anyway, or if you do have to go to the terminus every time and then pick a new destination, because that's just how these things work. Okay, so this is just a higher part of the same room. Oh, you can't even go this way, there's a window. Where were the fucking maps in those other locations? I've been to multiple maps that are not on my map. There's so much gap between there and here. That's maddening. Citadel. Huh. I don't know, maybe with better travel options or something, I'll be able to figure it out at some point. Let's go back to Greymoor. I guess I should have checked my quests. Ah, 89. So I'm not done with the bugs of Pharloom. We're looking for the pale oil from the Citadel, so we knew we were going there. I still haven't done the silver bells. AKA the game's worst quest. I am about ready just to look up what the fuck's up with this quest. Because at some point it's just like, what do you want from me, man? How do you do this? Like I'm following the obvious text of the quest and it's not really helping. Got 2 memory lockets. I used most of my rosaries back there. So I still can't afford this thing because I lost 800 earlier. Jesus Christ. Brutal. Welcome, welcome, travelers all. Yeah, it's same dialogue as always. And there are no new requests here. Am I crazy? Is it really hard to... Oh. Miss Saving, thanks again for you and your big blade. I Ms. made it back, and Grumpy Grub got her goods. She seemed happy, even. I won't be traveling out for a while, methinks. Too many beasties. All about they's are. Even those pilgrims, all now going angry, a bit like old Grub. This town remains safe for the moment, Tip. You're a smart bug to stay within its walls. Until the exact same thing happens again or something. It is my calling. It is to gather the relics of the past. Look at my collection if you fancy. Look. Huh. More then. Bring me more relics of the past. I feel like I was finding a bunch of those for a while, yeah, and then I actually got the chance to turn them in, and then I've never found another one. It's a bit of a surprise. I still can't climb up here. And going by the map, I'm not even sure if going up from here works. I don't know what to make of the fact that the game hints that there are bell veins beneath Bellhart. Yeah. Bellhart continues downward, apparently. How? Oh. Alright. Yeah, here's the fast travel spot. Maybe this will finally make sense then. Oh boy. Where are the bells? Where are the bells? Oh, the bell hermit. You wish to guard the bells, do you? What do you want, slave? Slave? I am a traveler. Stranger. I am a traveler, stranger, not a slave. Exactly what a slave would say. Be gone. The noise from above has returned. That pitiful clamor. The threads have been cut. You. It was you who cut them down. Do not deny it. Why should I deny it, sir? I severed the thread and defeated the creature guiding the curse upon the town. Are you displeased? Displeased. If I breathe, if I live, I am displeased. Only the dead are satisfied. You are a slave and a nuisance. Be gone. I'll waste no more words on a slave. Be gone. Kill. Oh. Silver bell. What? Okay, so they're down here, not up there. Sure. How big is this zone? Two. Okay. Ding dong. Huh? Different bell? I'm in danger. Good. Uh-huh. Y'all alright up there? Oh, it's back here. Okay. Hi. Ow. Cruel. They intentionally place half these things in places where you'll lose them in holes. And then risk going down a whole scary hole. Ow. That's a lot of ouchies. Okay, but what's... Is nothing here? Wait, there's nothing here. Yeah, okay. I thought there was more to that area. Ah! These just... I think these guys spawn periodically instead of being location based in any real way. Ooh. Is this also a previous location? Stop it. I think it's just like a big labyrinth that's doubling back on itself a lot now. Like I keep opening up more and more paths, but it's like opening up more and more of what's like kind of like a grid. Oh god. Ow. Ah! Didn't like that. Nah. Why are these bells so angry with me? Aggro ass level. Ah! Can't believe how hostile bells are being. This is gonna be dangerous. Nope. Not hanging out there. No, thank you. I assume you're also a shortcut to somewhere? The exact hallway where I keep killing so many of these guys? Oh, it sucks here. even a reason to be here? Ow! Stop it. How many bells do I have? Like 2? That's not great. Where the hell are they? I still have 6 to go. Hostile little map. Oh. What? Oh, we knew about this place a while ago. But I didn't have wall jump yet, I think. I've been here ages ago. I can go sit down and rest so I don't die. That's interesting, yeah, and like this is the same familiar weird ladder, the steps that they use in Bellhart, and we saw it much earlier on. I love that overlap of visual designs. It's like, oh, this place, you can tell this place goes to Bellhart because it has this crazy ladder that goes to Bellhart. Have I gained any new abilities that would let me go to those locations that I think I can't go to yet? I ultimately still need to jump higher or something, right? I think that's what's going on with most of those places. Okay, well now Bellhart's map makes a little more sense, because it is in fact pretty vertical. They definitely don't match, but I'm not sure how much any of them match. They're a little simplified and vague, how the overall shapes match. It definitely suggests there's more far fields than the map shows, because the top of the far fields is really wide on the map, but here it's just a vertical shaft, and that's the entire thing. There's probably more ways around there. And somewhere I know that somewhere I need a simple key, but for a lot of this stuff I just need the ability to like jump cooler. And there's a few spots where it seems like it's suggested that I need to be able to like pull on a ring somehow. I'm gonna get a ring power. The good news is I investigated the bell situation and I found more bells. The bad news is I've now fully explored, I think, 2 bell zones. And I've found 2 bells. And there are 8 bells. Hi. And I'm just not really clear on what they want from me there. This is where we set that one goober free. Weird. Okay, I admit it, I caved, and I'm pretty happy I did because that quest is nonsense. So what happens is the longer you spend inside of those bell tunnels, it just like will randomly occasionally spawn more silver bells. That's it. It's like it's not on a timer. Well, I mean, it might be on a timer, but I mean like, you don't get them by exploring the zone thoroughly, you don't farm them off of enemies, they just spawn at random somewhere in the tunnels every now and then. So I finished it. Glad to have that over with. Don't like that quest very much. Who's that guy? Silver bells deposited, wish granted. Where's that guy going? And that was just for a rosary necklace. It's not even a good reward. Where'd that guy just go? Hang on a minute. I missed him because I was turning the question. He like flew up here. Like that. What? Who was that? It wasn't you. What? Where'd he go? What? Is it just like a random event? Does just a funny little guy show up sometimes? I don't think I've seen the green guy before. Oh, hey, she's up there. I don't remember if I've met her in this location before, so she at least probably has new dialogue. Vashanka, child-weaving needle, wielding needle. Child-wielding needle, as opposed to a child-wielding needle. This heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade that brought that its saving? My shock would be great if another here managed the feat. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver I suspect, the one twisted in purpose. By voice and claw it aided, perhaps guided, the thread that strung the town. Weaver, those vicious old things. To our young, we tell the tales, but we had thought them long dead. Only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it were a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, a cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Even broken, my envy remains, a weaver's fabled skills. To meet one in combat means great challenge, and great pride in victory. Dark marker, bronze marker. Huh. Can't afford this one, dang. I'll just do one of the shitty ones. These aren't very valuable. Chakra, if I may, I'd ask a small task of your carving talents. Within the halls of the Citadel, I've encountered a means of travel new to me. A network of pipes traversed in vessels propelled by steam and air. That Citadel is a labyrinth, and pins to mark each station would prove useful to me. What you describe sounds as hideous and unnatural as anything in that place. Still, if it will aid you, I shall craft the pins. Seek me at a moment not long from now. The pins will be carved, and we may trade. 2 more marker types. We'll see if these are even useful at this point. That's a lot of markers, but if I have a more... I can maybe determine a more deliberate way of using them now? God, I have 5 now. Okay, spoiled for choice. I can at least try to... I'll pick a new one that I haven't used yet, and make that one the door one. So I can at least mark doors. Because doors are different than abilities. Like... There's a variety of spots where I'm like, I don't know, it seems like I need to have some kind of new thing to do this, maybe platforming or something, and those are more ambiguous, you gotta check them later, and you're not always sure when to check them later. But doors are just things that don't open. If there's a door in your way, you probably can't get through it again. Except sometimes something specific happens, like this, the ability to play music to open a door, but only some doors. I was really hoping she'd sell me the maps for the other zones that I don't have maps for still. Because that hurts me. Like, I'll just have to venture back into those zones at some point because I don't know what I'm missing. There's gotta be something else in there. There's probably boss fights in there that I haven't found. And it's been a little while, but I think we're gonna go back to the blasted steps. Bile water. Puppy, I guess I'm leaving you soon. Goodbye. Okay, why is there a chunk over here that's not filled in? Somewhere down here. Just never went through this door? Yeah, I've just never been here. Wonder why. Hi. Are you playing with beads? Lumbolt the Lucky. Ah, a fellow pilgrim. I've been praying alone here too long, with only the wind's voice to join mine. We are so close. Our pilgrimage is almost over. Just one final brutal climb, huh? The Citadel's near, pilgrim. You must have had some strength in you. Few of your fellows seem to reach these heights. Aye. The roads become lonelier the longer they're traveled, and the higher we climb. It takes a lot of luck and a lot of faith to make it this far, though I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. Just goes right back to spin. I think it's doing the thing where you have 3 marbles in your hand and you like put them, kind of spin them in circles with your one hand. But then you're going right back to idling mid-conversation's funny. While we rest for the journey ahead, care to test your luck with a game of dice? You know how to play, I trust. I'm sure I can grasp the rules quickly enough, sir. What is the wager? A beat of rosaries on each roll. What say you? Sound fair? Let our worries roll away with the dice. Are those dice? Eh. They magnetize to each other and float? Huh. Is it fake gambling? Is it just a cute ritual for these characters to have? There's no more conversation, just rolling. Oh, I did gain some just now. Did I lose someone? Did I lose some earlier? Maybe. I can't tell what they're doing with what the dice are saying. And for first I didn't see a notification, so I was like, did I even win or lose? What a horrible place to be hanging out. Damn. Okay. Ah! God, I'm so bad at the wall climb. The stick discipline to not end up just inflating and floating around awkwardly. Yeah. This is one of those spots where, as far as I can tell, I just can't jump high enough. And that's why it's marked like that. Well, we tried. Now back to the unspeakable horrors. The horrors, I say. Going right in this hallway where I discovered the left side of this hallway, like 10 hours ago, it feels like. Huh. Oof. Okay. Curious. Gotta wait for the wind to go away. This sound just feels angry. Ow. He's very vulnerable to just you jumping and doing that attack. Oh. Oh. Must we hop among the bells? Yeah, can't jump that high. Oh boy. Oh god. No. Aha, it can't reach me up that hair. Too high. God, this is too much. No! It was too much. Wow. They love to just overlap two enemies in a really mean way in this game. Like, that was just mean. That's cruelty. That enemy First of all, just having that enemy in a spot where the wind can pick up and it's like hard for you to escape the wall you just attach yourself to is rude. But then the platform you're landing on has a way more aggressive enemy that really dominates a platform. So facing anything at the same time as that guy is just like a really dick move. Whew, okay. We did it. I don't know why I'd want to go down there. That seems worse. Isn't that just where it was already? Oof. We're most of the way there. Oh. Oh, is he dead? He's dead. Oh no. Their own guards are falling to the elements. The cruelty of this post. What? I wonder if this opening's gonna open up from the other side at some point, because like this feels like it's clearly a thing. Ah! Okay, kind of messed up my inputs a little bit. Freaked me out. Is there a bench up here? Sensors. The gate! The gate! Oh, the grand gate to the Citadel stands before us. We are so close. Oh, mighty ones beyond the gate, we beg you, open the way and let we poor, insignificant little pilgrims crawl into the light. I see no gatekeepers to heed your plea, pilgrim, though I too would benefit from its opening. Have you heard of a means to pass through? Ah, weapons blunt it not, no holes for keys. 'Tis the bells, they say, the holy bells upon the path that open the way.
That's fine.
On my journey up, I passed many large bells housed in old shrines. Each I have struck awake, yet still the gate stays closed. What other task must be done to see us pass beyond? The bells are rung? Then this sacred threshold may now be crossed. For the final task is simple, only music, played fair and true. Music shall attune the bells, and see the gate descend. It must be you to lead us, sister, you who brought this blessing. Play or sing, and we shall follow. And you will be executed, probably. Damn. I don't know if I love your chances going forward. Alright, well, I gotta take a break real quick, because whatever comes next, I think I would like to be at the beginning of a new episode. Oh. Alright, we made it.